Hi guys, we're in an abandoned palace, abandoned since around the end of the 19th century. I'll now show you all that remains of it, as it's truly amazing. It's practically a museum that you'll love. This would be the main entrance. Look at the amount of detail there is on the ceiling. The whole palace is like this, with so many details. Look at this. It's in the Arabic style. I'm unsure what they would keep here, or if they would have a figure. We'll go to this area here in a moment, which is impressive, but first let's take a look at all of this here. And if you look here, we have the marks showing that it was flooded back in the day. There are some parts that are full of mud. And look at the doors. It looks like the Star of David, right? Another impressive feature of this palace is its stained glass windows, and you'll see one here. Take a look at this. I'm going to turn off the spotlight. What colors does it still have after all these years? Incredible. On the ceiling, and here on the wall you can also really see the watermark, how far it reached. This door leads to another room we will now see. Take a look at this stained glass window as well. The color it has is incredible. This part down here isn't very visible because they've covered all the windows so no one can get in. Look, here is all the mud. It's not in the rest because they've cleaned it up. But all of this is full of mud. Not from here anymore because they cleaned it up back then. Is this door okay because of the mud? It can't be opened either, but we can get there from the other side. You're going to be amazed by this room, but first let's take a look at what's around here. I'm going to show you the kitchen. Look at the tiles, and on top of that they're embossed. As mentioned, it's all in Arabic style. And, well, it goes without saying that the people in this palace were quite wealthy. They had a lot of money, and they probably also had household staff. And this one here, this room here, we believe was the dining room. This too, this is also all full of mud, okay? And we believe it's the dining room because of this, because here it has the kitchen. Over here we get to the kitchen, but here they have like a kind of bar. I guess it would be to pass the food through here when they were preparing the food. Then pass it on to the dining room. But well, that's just my assumption. Look at the wood details here and of the fireplace. Here's one left, some decoration, a cup. Let's go to the kitchen, but let's go through here instead. The kitchen surely took the worst of it. And here we have a huge sinkhole. There's the washing machine, the oven, and the stove is there too. And over here is where they would hand out the food. And it would go into the dining room. That's why we think this is the dining room. I'm going to cross through here to get to these cabinets. And as you can see, there are still some glasses left. And look, here you can also see the mark of how high the water got when it flooded. And we can't go any further that way. Because look at how everything is. They had the sink there and this here, if I'm not mistaken, was for washing clothes. A basin for washing clothes? We don't know exactly when it was abandoned, but before they left, they already had a washing machine. I mean, the year it was abandoned, well, judging by the appliances, it could be in the 90s, right? More or less. The data we found didn't mention abandonment. In what year did they leave it? And now I'm going to show you this part here, which is incredible. It had a central fountain. And look at all the arches. What an amazing place, huh? Look at the stained glass window here. You can't really see this one very well. The dirty stained glass window obscures the light and prevents a full view of the design. But the detail it has... This room is incredible. We're going to show you this room here. And here we have another stained glass window. God, country, and king. And here there was another fireplace. Oh look, I almost forgot to show you. The safe. And here I also had a place to store things, and up here too. But it's completely rusted and they don't even move. The safe was completely flooded. Let's go to this other room. We have another display case. Let's see if I turn off the light. Can you see better? Look at the colors. How do the colors hold up? And it's all handmade. Look at the stairs with the mirror here. And all these details here now. Then we'll go up here. Let's go to the cellar. Here are some other stairs, but well, we can go up the central ones, which are much nicer and lead to the same place. The cellar is down here and there's a small storage room here, but it's really narrow to get through. Let me get into position. Okay, and this is what's around here. Beer. A liter. Made in Spain. There's some kind of puzzle in there. Even here they had a stained glass window, which is now broken. But even here they had a stained glass window, and this was just a pantry. Alright, let's get out of here and head to the cellar. I can barely even move in here, now. It's just that, besides, look, only my foot fits through here to get by. And this right here is the entrance to the cellar. That's right, and it's a very full of mud. Since this was practically flooded up to the ceiling. If you look at this pipe, you see it has leaves and everything here. Because the water reached all the way up to the ceiling. Here, since water would come in through all these cracks when it flooded, It completely flooded this part down here. Look at the pieces of mud. And there are still bottles left. What a shame, huh? That it all ended like this. Look at all the bottles that are still there. But of course, everything was ruined. As you can see, there's nothing further over there because very few bottles remain. So let's go upstairs and I'll show you the main stairs. And now we're heading to the upper part.
So we're going to leave behind this amazing hall or reception area and
We're going to start heading upstairs now. Notice that we have a mirror here. This part right here is beautiful. It's the best part of the place. Undoubtedly, we'll also be able to see it from upstairs. Upstairs, we have a chapel that I forgot to mention to you. Let's show the chapel. Look at all of this here. I understand that all these frames would have their corresponding glass. Here you have the mark, the slot for the glass. From here we can see how they cleaned the mud, but this part here, it looks like they scrubbed it. And on this part here, you can't really see the mud anymore. Look at this detail. Paris. They brought the door handles from Paris. Imagine how much money they had to bring things from other countries to build their palace. And all of this here. Here they probably had a tapestry hanging, but it's not here anymore. This section had several spots for tapestries, which I will show you shortly. There's even a television here. This television must be from the 80s, right? This is supposed to be for the channels. Look at these. On these upholstered chairs, the amount of details they have. Well, and this would be a closet, that part over there. And all the rooms have a fireplace. Well, practically all of them have one. fixed in Zaki's stained glass window. It's a shame this one can't be seen well, because it should be the best of the whole house. And how the colors hold up, it's incredible. Fixed on the trim they had for the curtains. No, this was a closet. They're all practically empty because we were looking earlier. He hits it with the iron. Let's go to this room here. And here are some pieces of furniture. The one I like the most is this desk right here. I guess this drawer. We'll go there. Is Chulesima there? This one here? Look at the details it has. There are quite a few of them. The legs, even though this desk is very short. Let's see. It looks like there really is something here. Not much. Hey. There's something here. First edition. Corrintelado. Could it be some book? The promotion of some book? Look. 800 pesetas and... And look at this. It's a wash basin, a bathroom cabinet. Come on, look at the details. Impressive. And is this mirror still preserved as well? Here we have another one of these cabinets. And look at this stained glass. This one doesn't have as many details as the others. Here's the chapel. If you look up there, they had a cross painted on the wall. And here, it's a shame that it's broken. But it was the bowl for holy water. And from here, you would enter the chapel. Look at that stained glass window. I love these things. It's a shame that it's destroyed, but there are still many details left of it. And look at the detail up here on the lamp. It's what looks like an angel and a hook in his mouth to put the lamp. And now let's go to what would be the chapel itself. It's amazing. Look. And all of this here is marble. I'm going to turn off the spotlight. And here, let's see. I think it says Ave Maria, doesn't it? But with a B instead of a V. Look at the details on the altar, that's amazing. Look at how all of this is made. All of this is probably gold leaf. The entire room is constructed using trencadisc. Creating something like this requires an immense effort. This is a work of art, really. The work that goes into it, placing them one by one. They've covered this one. Look at this one. Which I suppose is Jesus Christ. The chapel itself is impressive. The strange thing is that you come out of here and you walk straight into the bathroom. It's quite curious that the chapel led to the bathroom and a small sink. And take a look at the stained glass on the stairs. Let me focus on it and see if standing here helps. From here, we can also see the mirror and the stairs. By the way, I'm going to go downstairs because I forgot to show you something. See? There would be another tapestry here, as I said before, but they've cut it. So, what's going on? I said it, let's go down. I'll show you a part I forgot to show you, so let's go downstairs. Now I'm going to record the last thing down here that I had forgotten. And it's the bathroom down here, since there was one upstairs and another one downstairs. Quite a few bathrooms, honestly, but well, I guess they built the palace however they wanted. And they didn't need to have more bathrooms. This one, as you can see, also got flooded. It's all full of mud. There's still water and dirt left here. The water level, as you can see, was up to here until recently, but it must have dried up and evaporated. And there's the toilet. Yes, this bathroom is very big, and it also had its stained glass. As you can see here, the iron perfectly takes the shape of the swan. Look at this sink. Even though it fell to the ground, it's still cool. Well guys, I don't know about you, but I really love this place. And it's a little work of art. It's a shame that it's being lost, but at least we have these videos to remember these places. And even if they end up deteriorating, at least we can see them in pictures. Since no one is going to do anything to save this incredible place. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. And I'll see you at the next place. See you next time.